Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having another great day in this video. I just set up my new test bench area in terms of the power. And so I have 120 volt power and also a 240 volt 30 amp dedicated circuit here just for my, test bench area. And this is where I will do a lot of whatever new hardware I have come in. I will test out the power in this area here. You guys know I'm in my new house, new mining location, 400 amps of power. Recently just set up the Antminer L7 on a dedicated 240 volt 30 amp circuit, and I'll eventually get a shelf here so that I could essentially have more miners and figure out exhaust later on once it gets hotter. But right now it's kind of like winter time, so this Antminer L7 is heating up my server area here, which is about 77 Fahrenheit. And then over here in my storage area and testing area, it's going to be about 70 Fahrenheit over here. And then over here is about 67 Fahrenheit. I did set up these new sensor push sensors all around my area here, storage room, in the garage, also in near my L7. You may have saw this little tiny portable sensor here. And also there is a gateway to control all of them right here, this little guy. And on my phone, I can see all of the temperatures per se. So, I have the server rack, I have the mining rack, which is eventually gonna be there. And then my garage, you can see the temperature of my garage. So this is just awesome. I have 4 of these, and thank you to Mr. Bokiko for sending them to me a while ago. I finally just set them all up and I love it. I love this sensor push system. These are actually available on Amazon, so if you guys are interested, link down below. And yeah, these are pretty cool. Sensor push, humidity and temperature sensor. So pretty sick, pretty sick. Thank you, Bokiko. Thank you so much, man. Anyways, guys, in this video, I mainly wanted to talk about my new circuits here that I just put in, 120 volt and then 240 volt 30 amp, and how I basically set this up in my, thought process in setting this up. I guess I could get some feedback from you guys. I eventually do want to add one of the D-Rock meters using one of the meter boxes here with L630R, receptacle, and placing it right here so that I could have watt reading for 240 volt, right? I do have a NerdGear's 240 volt 30 amp PDU here, which does show the volts and amps that I could utilize on these C13 or C14 ports, right? And I could theoretically just do the math of taking the volts and then the amps and times them together, and that will be the watts. But I think it would be pretty nice to have this set up right beside, and then I could have 2 of those set up. But I'm just waiting on the D-Rock meter that I just ordered off Amazon. And then I will set this up. And then actually one issue I may have is with the single gang box here for the 240 volt circuit here, I may want to change it to a bigger single gang, a bigger box, right? So that the 10 gauge wiring, it's pretty hard to bend, and I'll probably need a little bit more room, as I'm probably going to splice them together using these wire connectors. And yeah, so that's something that I will figure out next time. You guys can give me some feedback down below. I'll just punch out the circle here and then bring a short 10 gauge wire onto the meter box on this side. That's my plan. You guys can let me know. So yeah, for now I have the NerdGear's 240 volt 30 amp PDU on this for now, on this circuit here. Now, the fun part, the fun part here, I have my 120 volt circuit, and I have it going into a GFI 120 volt outlet. And then I also have the meter box 120 volt meter here with the D-Rock meter being spliced into the line into the GFI outlet, right? So from my 400 amp circuit panel, it goes all the way to my 400 amp circuit panel, or 200 amp panel here, into a dedicated slimline breaker. And then on the line out is going into the meter box. Okay, that's how I'm having a separate reading in terms of if I have devices that are going to be, or mining devices that are going to be 120 volts, so that I can see how much watts they are taking. I would say these days there are a lot of small portable miners and, you know, maybe gold shell, little tiny ASIC miners that are capable of 120 volt. So this is gonna come in handy when I need to find out the watts on those types of miners. And then you guys may notice the red power bar that I have down here. This is just for when I have, I'll need some type of test bench. Okay, like a computer of some sort, obviously, where I could test GPUs. And obviously I'll need to plug in my network switch. This is just a 16-port Netgear network switch, and actually I have it plugged in into the the meter box right now. This thing is taking about 3.5 watts, so that's something I thought was pretty funny to find out how much watts this little switch takes. But yeah, this will definitely go into here, and so I wouldn't have to worry about that. And then yeah, I don't have to worry about, see, that's why I did it separate, right? That's why I have the meter box going into, I guess, the line out, so that I can get its separate reading from this, the 120 volt circuit, which then this red power bar, you know, is separated from, you know, reading from this, if you guys understand what I mean there. Yeah, I will need to wall mount this somehow, maybe like this, or maybe down like this would be better. I'm not quite, yeah, maybe like this. I like that Netgear logo sitting like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. I'll figure that out later. Maybe I'll just have it on the desk. I don't know. It was pretty hard to kind of figure out how to cable manage all this, especially with the 30 amp 240 volt Nerdgear's PDU. This cable is super thick. Extremely hard to, you know, mimic and bend and keep cable managed, but the 120 volt red power bar was pretty easy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a fun little test bench area. I will probably be filming a lot here. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun setting this all up, wiring it, testing it, all that good stuff. And I do want to get a better lighting system up here of some sort. I will probably wire it in and do some sort of like a LED light bar, maybe a couple across, so I get more lighting in this area. Obviously you guys can see some shadows right now because there's a light behind me right there, so it's not really optimal for filming and stuff. So I'm hoping to, yeah, I'll get some lighting here, shine down here, just so things will be a lot brighter when I you know, showcase miners and whatnot. So this is going to be probably the main area where I'll have a little test bench here, a little computer, which I do have, but I'm not quite sure if I want to make a new one, or I don't know. I'll need to think of a new system, a way where I can test out just obviously ASIC miners, which will probably be by themselves. But I'll need a little computer to like log into the web GUI of those miners, in a sense, if that makes sense. Also to test out GPUs, right? I'll need to have the little, the Power Elmore Labs little meters too. So I'll need to set that up somewhere on this table. And yeah, just this whole area here is just will be for testing miners, right? It's just gonna be a little awesome area for me. Yeah, so I thought this would be pretty cool. And I was just thinking, maybe I feel like I should set one of these up upstairs. I just realized, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should, in my office, if I have enough 10 gauge wiring here, I could go up into my office, which is over there. That would be, okay, I'll have to think about that. That's a lot of wiring. Yeah, not sure. I'll think about it. It would be nice to have something upstairs away from the loud mining here. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I'm just pandering here. Let me know what you guys think of my new test bench power area, and any feedback or optimization you guys think I should do, especially adding the other 240 volt D-Rock meter here. I think that'd be pretty cool with the meter box. Oh, by the way, it's not sponsored in this video, but the meter box is gonna have a 50% off sale for Black Friday coming up next week. So all their meters and everything will be 50% off if you guys are interested. I'll probably announce that next week anyway when Black Friday comes about. All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.